John had a passion for people because John had a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. There were many times where John could have backed off and not did anything. After all, John was working in the mines and it was so hard. He could have taken a break. He could have said, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of working so hard. But every time John got a little bit discouraged, he was reminded of the unwavering stance he took before Caesar and told him that I will not renounce the name of Christ. I pledge allegiance to the Lamb. First thing I want to point out about John was his dedication. We see that John was dedicated. I'm quite sure that while John was in that dungeon, awaiting his death, his mind went back and remembered the times he had with fellow friends and disciples of Jesus Christ. He thought of Paul and how Paul was so faithful at the point of death and how Paul would not compromise and bend his knee to Caesar. Paul would not compromise. There were hot days. It was hot in the Isle of Patmos. There was not much to eat. Food was scarce in a Roman dungeon. There wasn't much food, just maybe a couple scraps of bread, maybe a little bit of water they threw in. They treated John like an animal. But John had love in his heart for his enemies. The Bible says to love your enemies.